In a moment that touched hearts around the world, Pope Francis's personal nurse revealed the Holy Father's final message, a deeply moving testament of faith, humility, and hope meant for all Christians. Though Pope Francis remains alive, as of this writing, recent health scares and his visible frailty have led many to reflect on his legacy. The nurse, who has been by his side through numerous medical treatments, shared what she described as the Pope's heartfelt, unscripted words during a quiet evening. Words that may one day be remembered as his spiritual farewell. According to her account, Pope Francis spoke softly, with no cameras, no microphones, and no carefully prepared statements. In the privacy of his residence, weakened but lucid, he looked out the window and said, "Tell them, remind them, love is still the only way. Not power, not wealth, not fear. Only love. That is what our Lord showed us. And that is what we forget." The nurse recounted that Pope Francis became emotional, pausing often as he reflected on the burdens of his position. "We built walls when we were meant to build bridges," he reportedly said. "We debated dogma when we should have. Serve the poor. If I could leave just one message to Christians, it would be, return to the gospel. Live it. Breathe it. Be the face of Christ to others." His words weren't grand theological proclamations, but simple, piercing truths. The nurse described this final message as a spontaneous stream of conscience, part prayer, part confession, and part instruction. It wasn't an official declaration, but a glimpse into the soul of a man who had given everything to the Church. Francis' message continued with an emphasis on unity and mercy. Do not waste time in division. The world is broken already. Christians must heal, not harm. Welcome, not judge. Forgive, not condemn. These statements, in line with the themes of his papacy, reflected his lifelong mission to return the Church to the essence of Christ's teaching. He also spoke tenderly of young people, urging them not to lose hope in a world filled with confusion. Tell the youth, your questions are holy. Don't be afraid of your doubts. God is not threatened by your searching. He waits in it. This, the nurse said, was one of the most emotional parts of his reflection, as Pope Francis has always held a special place in his heart for the youth of the Church. The nurse, tearful as she shared these words, said she felt compelled to tell the world. These were not rehearsed statements, she said. It was the cry of a shepherd worried for his flock. Whether these are his final words or not, they offer a profound insight into Pope Francis' heart, a message that echoes the teachings of Jesus with clarity and compassion. His legacy may one day be written in history books, but these words, spoken quietly and remembered by a humble nurse, may be the truest summary of his faith.